I can't explain what it was that drove me to the city, except that God said, hey, this is where you're gonna be, and I continued to chase that call. When I went to Tabor College, my degree was in youth ministry. I knew that God had called me to work with kids, and I was sort of trying to figure out exactly what that looked like. I was sitting in a chapel service at Tabor. A guest speaker had come in to talk about some urban ministries across the country, and when I heard what was happening with kids living in cardboard boxes and doing school on buses, there was this holy, righteous anger that rose up in me, and I immediately tried to figure out, how can I do something about this? In looking at all the needs in Kansas City, I think that my heart continues to beat for education. When you start looking at the root of a lot of the other issues when it comes to poverty, adequate health care, all those things really boil down to a lack of a quality education. It seems to be sort of the thing that's causing all the other things to be broken. The reality that there is no quality Christian school in Kansas City that's accessible to low-income kids didn't seem fair. It didn't seem right. It felt unjust that private education was only accessible to people with resources. So I started a nonprofit that I thought was going to do after-school care for kids, trying to fill a gap. If they weren't getting the education they needed in school, maybe I could help after school. It never crossed my mind that I should start a school. That seemed absurd. From all that fiery passion that we had, we started raising money in May, and that August we had a school building, we had a bus, we had a classroom full of the supplies we needed and the students that we were going to educate, and from there God has continued to be faithful. This year we started with one class of kindergarten kids with the intention of every year adding an additional class. Our goal is long-term to be a K-12 school that is providing a free, high-quality, Christ-centered education to as many students as possible in the Kansas City area. Jumping into our second year, we're already completely funded and we haven't asked for any of it. When I began at Tabor, I had a lot of different interests and was really searching for what the thing was that I was going to say yes to with my life. And through the experiences that I had and the people I was able to process those experiences with, I was able to figure out the inner city was what I wanted to say yes to. It's been an unbelievable journey that we've been on in establishing Urban Christian Academy. I'm Kalie George, and this is my story.